Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to teach you the song Another in the Fire by Hillsong United. So I'll play through the song for you first, and then after I play through it I'm going to break the song down for you and kind of explain the pieces in more detail. So I'll go ahead and get started now.
There's a grace where the heart is under fire. Another way when the walls are closing in. When I look at the space between where I used to be and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone, 'cause there's another standing next to me. There's another in the waters, holding back the seas. Should I ever need reminding how I've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden where another died for me. There's another all my debt left for dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore. Should I fall in the space between what remains of me and this reckoning, either way I will bow to the things of this world. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between us. There is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. What may in the space between all the things unseen and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone. I know I will never be alone.
So we're going to be using all 6 chords from the G chord family. That is going to be G, D over F sharp, E minor 7, C add 9, A minor 7, and then there's a B minor 7. And this is a B minor 7 variation that only works in this chord family. What I'm doing is I have my first finger on the second fret of the A string, and then my second finger is on the second fret of the G string, and then my third and fourth finger are on the third fret of the B and high E string. But what I need to make sure to do is to mute the E string and the D string. Both of those strings need to not resonate. So I'm going to let my thumb mute the low E string, okay, like that. And then I'm going to let my first finger mute the D string. Now my first finger is pressing on the A string. While it's doing that, I'm going to allow it to lay across the D string and mute it as well. Now usually you do this on accident, so it should be easy to do it on purpose, okay? So we're only going to be allowing the A string, the G, B, and E string to resonate, just those 4 strings, okay? So even though this song is in the key of G, we're actually not starting on the G chord. We're going to be starting the song on the E minor 7 chord, okay? So we're going from E minor 7 to C add 9 to G. So that's basically all the verses and the choruses. The bridge is a little bit different. It starts off the same way with the E minor, C, and G, but then we throw in a D over F sharp before we go back to the E minor 7 and do it all over again. For the strum pattern for this song, I'm using the driving pattern, which is a 4-beat strum pattern. We have 4 down strums and then an up strum after beat 4, and then it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So that's a nice, easy strum pattern to play. Now, we want to add dynamics to that, make it a little bit more interesting, so we're going to strum harder on 1 and 3, which is every other beat. We're going to strum just a little bit harder, just to add some variation to the strum pattern. So if I hold my G and play through that strum pattern for you, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. Another thing you can do to really make the song sound even better, add more dynamics to the song as a whole, is the verses of the song, to play the verses of the song quieter, tone them down, make them softer. That way you have some place to go when you get to the chorus. You can increase the intensity when you get to the chorus. And a good way to do that is obviously strumming softer, but also you don't have to strum all 6 strings. So for the verses of the song, what I usually do is I'll strum maybe the top 3 or 4 strings right there. You know, I won't strum the B and the E string, maybe even the G string. I'll just leave those out. Okay, and I'm not making that an exact science how many strings I'm strumming. The point is that I'm not strumming all the strings. I'm eliminating some of them just to create that variation. That way when I get to the chorus, I can really strum all 6 strings harder, and it's going to create a different sound. It's going to create contrast between the verse and the chorus and really add some more dynamics to the song. All right, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when I come out with new lessons. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.